Have you ever considered the sheer thrill and simplicity of preparing your very own delicious, creamy homemade Hershey's fudge right within the comfort of your kitchen? If so, you are in for a truly delightful experience today. Today we're lifting the veil, unraveling the mystery and charm behind the creation of this eminent American classic. It's not just about the deep, rich, chocolatey flavor that is sure to satisfy your sweet tooth, but also the pure joy, easiness, and accessibility of its preparation. Immerse yourself in the sheer of the procedure, a process so captivating, so enchanting that it's bound to fascinate you. Bask in the delight of creating something so using the simplest of ingredients you wouldn't even need to scour the grocery stores for. These are items that are probably already tucked away in your pantry, waiting to be transformed into something truly magical. So what are you waiting for? Are you excited to set sail on this enticing, sensory-filled culinary journey of flavors and aromas? A journey that's sure to stimulate your senses, evoke nostalgia, and leave a lasting impression on your taste buds. A journey that not only teaches you the art of making fudge, but also allows you to create memories. Let's embark on this adventure and get the show on the road. But before we dive in, remember to pause for a moment. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to click that button, ensure that you receive all my newest videos as soon as they are released. First things first, gather all the necessary ingredients. Today we'll be embarking on a delightful culinary journey of crafting a mouth-watering batch of fudge. Now this isn't just any fudge, it's a creamy, dreamy concoction that melts in your mouth, leaving behind a heavenly sweetness. Let's familiarize ourselves with the tools of the trade. You'll need a robust, thick-bottomed aluminum pan. This will serve as our heating vessel, ensuring distribution of heat, which is integral to the fudge-making process. Secondly, we have our buttered pan. This is where the magic happens, where liquid concoction will solidify into the alluring fudge. Usually an 8 by 8 inch pan suffices, but a 9 by 9 inch one is equally effective. It's all about finding what suits your kitchen setup best. Considering upping the ante, doubling the recipe? We have thought of that too. A 13 by 9 by 2 inch pan would be your best bet, offering ample space for a bigger batch. Without further ado, let's the star players, the ingredients. We begin with the personified 3 cups of granulated sugar, followed by 2/3 of a cup of Hershey's cocoa, offering an irresistible chocolatey allure. A pinch of salt is added to balance the sweetness, followed the inclusion of milk for creaminess. We also add a hint of butter for a richer taste and a dash of vanilla extract to accentuate the flavors. These key players come together to create an experience that transcends ordinary dessert making. And finally, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Start by combining the sugar, cocoa, and salt in a robust saucepan. A robust saucepan is vital because it's sturdy and resilient, capable of withstanding high heat without warping or deforming over time. This makes it perfect for our purpose of creating a deliciously sweet treat. Why choose a heavy aluminum pan, you might ask? This type of pan is unparalleled in its to distribute heat evenly. It prevents the formation and buildup of hot spots, which can lead to burning or sticking of the sweet concoction we're cooking. Additionally, the aluminum construction ensures longevity and durability, making it a kitchen companion that will last through countless cooking endeavors. The step is a critical one. The mixture needs to sit and boil until it reaches the soft ball stage. The soft ball stage is when a drop of the syrup formed from our mixture, once dropped into cold water, forms a soft, flexible ball. This stage is pivotal as it determines the texture of our final product. A thick pan, such as our chosen robust aluminum one, aids in this stage of process by preventing the fudge from burning or sticking. It's essential that care is taken to break down any lumps in the cocoa or sugar. This action ensures an even mixture, leading to the perfect consistency for our fudge. The aim is to have a well-mixed dry blend before introducing the wet ingredients. Guarantees that the wet ingredients will blend smoothly without leaving any clumps or unevenness. Now comes the time to gradually introduce the milk. In a slow, steady stream, pour in the milk, stirring constantly. This process does more than just combine the ingredients. It creates a silky, chocolatey blend that is tantalizingly smooth, ready to form the base of our fudge. This significant step is what brings together the dry and wet ingredients, and ultimately what transforms our mixture into the delightful treat we are aiming for. Once combined, pour in the milk carefully, stirring continuously to create a chocolatey blend. Now it's time to spice things up. The next step of our culinary journey, us moving towards the stove. where a saucepan awaits. Position the saucepan strategically over a medium flame while continuing to stir the contents gently. This will safeguard the mixture from sticking to the pan and burning. Not too hot, not too cold, just a consistent medium heat. The anticipation builds as we watch for the first sign of a boil. Now, patience is the golden rule here. Cooking is not just a science, it's an art of timing. Let the mixture and boil uninterrupted. It's tempting, but resist the urge to stir. Trust in the process. The time it takes to reach the desired consistency depends on multiple factors like your stove's heat output and the thickness of your saucepan. If you're not equipped with a candy thermometer, don't worry. We have a simple, old-school trick for the softball stage, as it is called. Is a small amount of this boiling mixture, when dropped into cold water, will form a soft, malleable ball. Test it by gently dripping a bit into a bowl of water and try to shape it a ball. It holds its shape without dissolving. Congratulations, you're ready for the next step. This softball stage typically occurs at around 235 to 245 degrees Fahrenheit. Be sure not to surpass stage, as the mixture will start to thicken rapidly. Don't let it pass this stage, quickly thicken up. Once the mixture has reached the desirable softball stage, it's time to remove the saucepan from the heat source. Now, remember when I had mentioned not to stir immediately? Well, that advice still stands. Let's delve a little deeper into it, shall we? You see, the truth about fudge is that its perfect balance is somewhat of a delicate dance. It's a dance between the heat, the ingredients, and timing. We're on the brink of introducing the butter and vanilla into this dance. Your instincts, built up from countless previous cooking experiences, will be screaming at you to stir, to mix those ingredients together as fast as you can. But I want you to challenge that instinct. Challenge it, and resist the urge to stir. Instead, I ask you to exercise restraint. Let the ingredients interact naturally. Let them get to know each other in the heat of the saucepan before you intervene. Breathe in. Take a moment to savor the rich scent of vanilla that's beginning to fill your kitchen. Close your eyes. Feel the warmth of the saucepan slowly ebbing away, signaling that the cooling process has officially commenced. This is an exercise in patience, a test of your ability to resist compulsion to rush. It's not easy, but I assure you it's worth every second. Allow the fudge to cool completely to room temperature, or until the bottom of the saucepan is no longer hot to the touch. The final step is where the enchantment truly unfolds. This is the magical stage that metamorphosizes the uncomplicated fudge mixture into a luscious, divine, sweet delight that people of all ages cherish and relish. This transforming process is so alluring, it's like a captivating dance that requires a perfect blend of swiftness and accuracy. The act of beating the fudge briskly and thoroughly lies at the core of this concoction. As you immerse yourself in this creative process, each beat of the spatula against the pot plays a vital role. This is because as you steadily and rhythmically beat the mixture, it thickens, and its glossy shine to fade. It's like witnessing a culinary ballet, where the lead dancer, our fudge mixture, gradually changes its form, texture, and character. However, this transformative process takes at a rapid pace, so it's crucial to stay vigilant, careful not to miss a beat. You'll feel your muscles straining as the mixture thickens, demanding more force. But take solace in the knowledge that each beat brings you closer to the delightful product. Your arm might tire from the vigorous beating, but remember, the reward at end is a batch of mouth-watering homemade delicacy, a product of your effort and dedication. Once the fudge has lost its shine, indicating it has thickened to the desired consistency, it's time to swiftly transfer it into a pre-prepared square pan. Pour it hastily, while the fudge continues its thickening dance, making sure to spread it uniformly across the pan. You may even need to use buttered hands or a utensil to press it evenly into the pan. The mixture will thicken quickly, possibly even before you have managed to pour it all into the pan, but fear not, persist in scooping it into the pan, then spreading it out. If required, butter your hands or a utensil and press the fudge evenly to the ends of the pan, creating a smooth, even surface. This is not just a recipe, but a labor of love, resulting in a sweet, divine treat that's sure to bring joy to your taste buds. In summation, the creation of Hershey's Fudge, a delightful homemade treat, demands only a handful of 6 and a few easy-to-follow steps. The process by amalgamating sugar and cocoa thereafter, add in the milk. Next, you need to heat this mixture until it boils. Post that, introduce butter and vanilla the equation, but remember not to stir it in immediately. Let these ingredients have some time to blend together naturally. Once that's done, Withhold yourself from diving in right away. Allow the fudge to cool down. After it is cooled, take it upon yourself to beat the fudge until it reaches a thicker consistency and loses its initial glossy sheen. Now comes the part where your labor of love into a greased pan and patiently wait for it to set properly. Slicing it while it's still warm is undoubtedly easier, nonetheless there's no harm in waiting a bit. This recipe is flexible, feel free to double the amount if you'd like more. Moreover, if you're fond of nuts, you can always add them in for extra crunch. Relish your chocolatier moment, indulge in the process, savor the outcome. As you embark on this journey of creating a sweet treat, remember that it often echoes down generations. It's the joy of the process as much as it is about the delight of tasting fudge. After all, the journey to creating this sweet treat is just as heavenly as the fudge itself. And now, dear viewers, we conclude today's enticing, what a delightful journey we've had, venturing into the delightful world of homemade Hershey's Cocoa Fudge. It's been a real pleasure sharing this delicious recipe with all of you, seeing as it's a personal favorite of ours. It's mission to introduce you to the splendors of homemade cooking, and we hope today's episode has sparked your curiosity. If you found yourself engrossed in our culinary adventure today and wish to continue exploring such enticing, we humbly encourage you to become a part of our culinary family. By subscribing to our channel, not only will you receive notifications about our upcoming episodes, but you will also take part in a community of cooking enthusiasts just like you. We'd love to hear about your fudge-making adventures. Your feedback is invaluable to us. We aim to create a space where can share their culinary experiences, tips, queries, so don't hesitate to drop a comment. So subscribe now and become part of our culinary family. Let's make and share scrumptious memories together, one recipe at a time.